Hey, what's up, all? Welcome to the comic shop. It's BZ Comics, and this one we're going to get straight to it. I'm going to be showing you how to solder your 3D prints. Now, you may either have a smaller 3D printer or you're trying to print something out, but you have to print in different parts, or you may have a bigger printer and you still have to cut files and solder them or put them together. I don't typically use glue. You can. Some people do use glue. Other people I have seen using a 3D pen, but I'm going to show you how to use a soldering iron and how to weld everything together. So let's get to it. Also, definitely hit the subscribe button and definitely the notification bell because I'm going to be doing a lot more lives where I'm going to have actual creators or other enthusiasts come on the channel, and I'm going to be doing one-on-ones with them. So you don't want to miss that because I'm going to have some great names. Definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you can see exactly when I go live and you can see my shorts. That way I can keep you updated. Let's get to the soldering. You hear my printer in the back. Right now I'm using my K1 Max to print out a helmet. So if that's a little noisy, I don't think it should be with the mic on, but uh, all right, so hey, what's going on, Sean? Appreciate it. What's one of your favorite prints of mine, Sean? This is the Battlestar Galactica helmet. This is I think a pretty close fan base to Star Wars. I know about it from the older version. I used to watch this with my dad. This is one of his favorite shows growing up as a kid. So I made this video before, but now I'm making him a better one. My goal was to make this wearable, but the scaling just didn't work out. I did a lot for that as well. Yeah, I still got the Wolverine one. I'm probably gonna work on another one of those. There are a couple files that I've seen of that look pretty cool. All right, so first, what I'm gonna do here is make sure these lines match up perfectly. So I don't want to cause any kind of overlap and make my job harder as far as covering up those lines. And then once I feel like I got it in a good spot, I usually just use duct tape. You can use like clamps, anything like that. But I'll use duct tape on one side just to hold the other side in place. That way it doesn't keep sliding like that. My best advice is getting a soldering iron that has a temperature gauge. Reason being, I can control the temperature and make sure this is a smooth transitional weld other than burning it or not being hot enough. So I'll just get this perfect. So I'm probably gonna need just a little bit extra tape on this side. My main focus is the front, making sure that looks as good as possible. Let's go ahead and put it together. On this side, I'll go very gentle, and then on the inside, I'll get a lot harder with the bracing. And I'm just going straight on the line. It might look a little clunky, but that's just some of the primer that I have. I got this side going. Now come to this side, repeat the process. This line semi goes with the print, but I'm still gonna put Bondo over this and spot putty to cover it up. Again, you can use a 3D printing pen. Some people go with that method. Some people go with glue, but I feel like this is the best process because it's the same thing as when I'm 3D printing. It's just heating up the filament and welding it together. So to me, I feel like this is the best bond for longevity. Certain parts I won't do this to, or I'll try to make cuts around, like parts with a lot of detail. As you see here, I made sure to try my hardest not to cut on one of these lines, but kind of couldn't avoid it. Now I'll come to the back. And then I'll go over it one more time, just try to make it as smooth as possible. you can see, this is a Battlestar Galactica helmet. So if you're a little younger, you might not be aware of this helmet. They do have a newer version of this show. But like I said, I used to watch this with my dad, like the old school version on basic channels. I'll come to the front. The front is a lot easier to line up. So that side, now this other side here. And that's basically already locked in. So like I said, the better you get your lines, the easier it's just gonna kind of like fit into place. So again, I feel a lot more comfortable with this than glue because with glue, one, it takes a long time for it to actually stick, and then two, if you're wearing it out and it's like somewhere that's hot, I feel like the glue can activate again and like go back to its liquid state, and then print will start to move again. So that's the full assembly there. Now from there, like I said, I just turned it up from 3 to about 4 1/4. And now I'll do the inside, and the inside I'll brace. That way everything stays a lot more sturdy. So I'll get like more tougher on the inside. Again, still stand on the line. You can do this in like an X pattern. So like you can, what's going on, Mason? It's a little bit hard to show. You can do this in like an X pattern, like go this way or come this way and then go this way. But I just stay on the line and just melt this line. Again, I make this part a lot uglier. And it goes a lot faster. And now the inside's done. So now you see there are no gaps. Now again, like I said, to make this line disappear, I'll use spot putty and Bondo. I use it very sparingly because I see a lot of people get to the stage, and as you can see, everything is sanded down very smooth. This feels like a very good finished prop. Adding that layer of Bondo and spot putty is going to make it look a little clunky, so resanding this, again, when the full video comes out, you'll be able to see the full process. But sanding after that is very big to make this line disappear. Now I just need the smaller accents that go along with everything and just the finishing paint. So stay tuned for that. And again, hit the subscribe and the bell notification because again, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these lives, and I'm going to be having some guest hosts, some other 3D printing enthusiasts come on as well. So that's something that you don't want to miss. Besides that, thank you for hanging out. It's BZ Comics. Peace.